Okay, I didn't expect that at all. So this comes my way via movieweb.com, and it was sent to me by a Magnus site known as Joseph Harris. It says, Sony's Spider-Man spinoff continues to get more interesting by the minute. The studio is currently developing several movies, which will be centered on various characters from the Spider-Man universe, but may or may not actually include Spider-Man. The first of these movies is going to be a possibly rated R Venom movie that is set for release next year and is to be directed by Ruben Fleischer. Now we know who the villain is, and this is a huge deal, I'd say. Carnage, aka Cletus Cassidy, is going to be introduced on the big screen in the Venom movie. The news comes courtesy of The Hollywood Reporter, who recently spoke with Sony's Tom Rotham about the Marvel Universe they are currently setting up. In the report, some new details about these movies were revealed, and easily one of the biggest reveals is Carnage being in the Venom movie. That opens up a whole lot of possibilities and definitely lends credibility to the idea that this movie is going to be R-rated. Here's what THR had to say about it. As for the expansion plans, Tom Hardy is starring in Venom, dated for October 5th, 2018, which will also feature the villain Carnage. As a source says, Holland is only contractually obligated to Spider-Man 2 and 3, but the intention is to bring him into the spin-offs and possibly other Marvel films. He is currently shooting Marvel's Avengers Infinity War. It is hard to imagine a movie in which Venom was the good guy, but this is starting to make at least a little sense. Those who have read Marvel Comics over the years know that Carnage is one of the most ruthless and violent villains around. Yes. He makes Venom seem timid in some ways. That's true. In the beloved Maximum Carnage storyline, Venom actually teams up with Spider-Man. I remember that. As well as Black Cat and Cloak and Dagger in order to stop Carnage. So if there is one villain that could make Venom look a little less bad, it is Carnage. For those who may not be familiar, here's a brief character synopsis of Carnage. Cletus Cassidy became a serial killer. He was then captured and sent to Rikers Island prison for 11 murders, though he bragged about killing a dozen more where he shared a cell with Eddie Brock, the host of the alien symbiote that turns into the supervillain Venom. When Brock's symbiote soon returned to be bonded again, allowing Venom to escape prison, the symbiote unknowingly left its offspring in the cell. Due to its alien mindset, the symbiote felt no emotional attachment to its offspring, regarding it as insignificant, and thus never communicated its existence to Brock via their telepathic link. The new symbiote then bonded with Cassidy, transforming him into Carnage. The THR report also mentioned that the Sinister Six movie they were working on was scrapped. I'm sorry, it makes me think of that whole Kevin Feige receiptist thing that had me cracking up. That said, by bringing in Venom and Carnage, and with Vulture and Shocker over in the MCU via Spider-Man Homecoming, which was recently confirmed by Sony's Amy Pascal to be in the same world as Venom, it is hard not to wonder if a Sinister Six movie is being bandied about. The report also mentions Kraven the Hunter and Mysterio, so that would more or less give us the 6 needed for that. We'll have to wait and see, but for now, we can just absorb the whole Carnage thing, which is, at least for Marvel fans, significant. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, as a Spider-Man fan, I hate Carnage, and I've always hated Carnage. Now, before y'all jump all over that, think about this for a second though. I'm still open to this. I know how powerful Carnage is. I know how fucking insane he is. And with special effects today, it could be an incredible movie. Also, if you watch me watching my Dragon Ball Super reactions, you know that I absolutely fucking hate Frieza. I hate him. I don't give a fuck about him. But I will tell you this. Resurrection of F is one of my favorite Dragon Ball Z or Super movies, period. So, even though I hate him, doesn't mean a great movie can't be made with him. And what they're doing with him now in the series is just, it's making me like him. So, who knows, maybe I'll become a Carnage lover. We'll see. But this is definitely a villain I would love to see. Could you imagine if they lie to us about, you know, Spider-Man being in this film and he does show up and him and Eddie team up and fucking, oh man! Woo! Post comments down below. Let me know what you all think. If you enjoyed my video, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. Of course, if you did not, you can kiss my Spider-Man and Venom loving and Carnage hating derriere. 10 million subscribers. Woo!
You may now subscribe.